At 16, I made the promise to myself to never be bitter or an empty shell of myself. And like any arrogant youth, I never considered that life was just tough. What stops people from bitterness is not their wit or their intelligence or their ability to outmaneuver life. It is their foundation, their family, it is their network, their community. It is the resources that they have due to their foundation or the resources that they created from their job or their career or the opportunities that they were given. If you are raised by a family who never taught you resilience, never taught you that problems can be solvable, that you can fall hard and you can take the steps to get up, it is very hard for you to not be bitter because you think that it is all inevitable. When you don't have a system or resources to get you out of trouble, like if you lose your job and you do not have family that can help you out with money, or you don't have a savings that can help sustain you, then it is very hard for you not to be bitter because money is a vital and important thing for you to live and survive. When you do not have the community, the friends, the good family, the good network that you build through your career, it is very hard for you to survive this life without those resources, without someone you can bounce an idea off of, without someone you can be vulnerable with. And so the people that we see as bitter or an empty shell of themselves, it is not because of them personally. It is not because they didn't outwit or outsmart life. It is because they are missing one of those things. They miss the foundation, the unconditional love from a family. They miss the lessons that should have been taught so that they could survive this life. They miss the resources, the finances, the education. They miss the community, the network, people pouring into them, one person seeing value in them, one person telling them that they can make it because that's really all it takes. And so I can blame my promise to myself and the way that I looked at people who were bitter or empty when they were around their 30s. I can look at that, judgment as naivety, as youth. But for us now, as adults, as we've been through life and experiences, I want us to consider that when we are dealing with bitter or empty shell of people because they didn't get there because that's just who they are. They got there because life was horrible to them. It was rough to them. And they didn't have the skills, they didn't have the family to love them through it, the community to love them through it, the resources to get them through it, and now they are here.